All right, let's get right into it. We are talking about one of the biggest stories in football right now. It's a high-stakes drama with two absolute superstar quarterbacks, and they're both gunning for that coveted #1 spot in the NFL draft.
You know, this is the question lighting up every sports show, every fans group chat, every scout's notebook. With a whole new class of unbelievable talent coming up, who really, truly has what it takes to be the undisputed #1 pick?
Because being picked first, that's so much more than just a number. It's hope. It's the chance to land a player who can change your franchise for a decade. It's everything an athlete works for their entire life. And this year, it seems like everyone agrees on who that player is.
And that name is Fernando Mendoza, the star quarterback out of Indiana. His name has been absolutely everywhere on draft boards this winter, and believe me, is for a very, very good reason. So let's break down exactly how he got to this point. Okay, so let's just be crystal clear about something. Mendoza isn't just in the running for the top spot. Oh no, he is the overwhelming, undisputed frontrunner. So how did he manage to create such a massive gap between him and everybody else?
And look, this isn't just some media hype train. We're talking about draft analysts, insiders, even the odds makers in Vegas. All the experts are singing the exact same tune. The stats, the film, it all points to one thing. Mendoza is playing in a league of his own.
And wow, this chart right here really tells the whole story, doesn't it? I mean, just look at that gap in the betting odds. Fernando Mendoza isn't just a little bit ahead, he is miles ahead of his closest competition, Dante Moore, and even further ahead of the rest of the players combined. This isn't a horse race. Right now, it's a runaway. So you might be asking yourself, how on earth does a player build that kind of lead? Well, it all comes down to what you do when the lights are brightest. And Mendoza's 2025 season, it wasn't just good. It was the kind of legendary performance they make movies about. Just take a look at this resume. He won the Heisman Trophy. That's the most prestigious award in all of college football. He took his Indiana Hoosiers to a perfect undefeated season. He battled through the absolute gauntlet that is the Big Ten Conference. And then, for an encore, he just dismantled a powerhouse like Alabama in the Rose Bowl. That's how you get the attention of the NFL.
And that's the bottom line. Every single one of those amazing accomplishments was just another reason for NFL scouts to circle his name, highlight it, and put a big star next to it at the very, very top of their draft boards.
But let's be real, a coronation is never as fun as a real fight, right? And while Mendoza might be sitting on the throne at the moment, there's a challenger emerging from the shadows. A worthy opponent who's had his own incredible season and is ready to make his own case for that top spot.
And that challenger is Dante Moore, the electrifying quarterback for the Oregon Ducks. We are talking about two truly elite players here, both at the absolute top of their game. And while Mendoza is the consensus #1 for now, Dante Moore has shown everyone that he's not just the top challenger, he is a legitimate threat to take that crown.
And make no mistake, what Moore has pulled off this season is incredible. He has been playing lights-out football all year long. With that cannon of an arm and his ability to make plays with his feet, he's been the driving force behind that high-powered Oregon offense, carrying them deep into the college football playoff. He is, without a doubt, a top-tier prospect.
Okay, and this is where the story gets really, really good. These two top quarterbacks, they're not just competing on paper or in the minds of draft analysts. No, they are on a direct collision course, set to face off with absolutely everything on the line. But before we get to the game, let's just take a second to remember what's really at stake here. The team picking first isn't just looking for a good player. They're searching for a franchise quarterback. You know, the single most valuable asset in all of professional sports. A guy you can build your entire organization around for the next 10, maybe 15 years. The pressure to get that pick right is just immense. And the team holding that winning lottery ticket this year is the Las Vegas Raiders. They've got the #1 pick, and you better believe their entire front office, their coaches, their scouts, they're all going to be glued to this game. The future of their franchise literally depends on it. And you don't have to take my word for it. The Associated Press put it perfectly. This isn't just about a college championship anymore. The entire NFL world is watching. They're going to analyze every single throw, every decision under pressure. The perception of these two guys could be cemented or completely shattered on this one night. So let's just call it what it is. The college football playoff semifinal between Indiana and Oregon has turned into the ultimate job interview. It's Mendoza versus Moore.
head-to-head, on the biggest stage imaginable, with millions of dollars and the future of an NFL team hanging in the balance. It just doesn't get any bigger than this.
So, with this epic battle just around the corner, where does that leave us? Well, Mendoza is the clear favorite, no doubt. But the draft isn't tomorrow. There is still one massive, dramatic chapter of this story that hasn't been written yet.
And that's the magic of sports, right? It's so unpredictable. Despite all the analysis, all the odds, one single incredible performance in a do-or-die game can change everything. What happens if Moore outplays Mendoza? Is that enough to steal the top spot? And if Mendoza dominates, does he lock himself in as the surest #1 pick we've seen in years? You can bet every scout will be watching.
And so that's the ultimate question we're left with. After years of scouting, months of analysis, countless hours of film study, could the single most important decision in the entire NFL draft really come down to the outcome of just one game? We are all about to find out.